This episode of Salesmen After Hours is brought to you by Salt River Therapy. Go to saltrivertherapy.com for a free consultation and find yourself a therapist who can build your resilience and guide you forward.
Are you in the New York, New Jersey area and feeling the effects of burnout?
Anxiety? Grief? Low self-esteem?
Feeling lost?
And the whole world is falling apart?
Are you in need of some help? Because Salt River Therapy is here for you. Me personally, I've been in therapy for the past 5, almost 6 years now. Golly gee, that is a long time, and it has helped me more than I can imagine, and I recommend it to everybody. They are here for you and to help you find your inner capacity for vulnerability and personal growth and healing. Visit Salt River Therapy at saltrivertherapy.com to get a free consultation, meet the therapist, and start your healing journey today.
Hey everyone. I definitely didn't forget to read these last week, but we reached out to you guys. For those of you guys who may not know, we recently had a huge TikTok blow up about the Minecraft movie, which actually funny that I mentioned that.
Want to get a look at
that guy right there?
That's our
Hi,
guy.
it was my video.
Tell the people at home, the new viewers, what your name is.
I'm Eric. I went to the Minecraft movie with my cousin. Shout out to Penelope. And it was complete chaos, so I wanted to document it.
We heard the robot last week. He told us all about it, the one that you sent.
And here we are. Look at us.
Well, we wanted to reach out to some of you guys and get some of your experiences. I saw some people were fighting it out in the comments. It was fucking crazy. I felt like I was watching a movie, reading the fucking comments of that last video. Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
It was a mix of like, oh, it's not their fucking job to clean up that popcorn, and it was also like, maybe just don't throw tidal waves of cock porn everywhere.
Yeah. Well, send me. Shell, what were we gonna say?
I commented on the video from my personal TikTok account, and I was getting hate, and I'm still getting hate. And my comment was,
actually?
yeah.
Wow.
My comment was,
No, we got it.
my comment was something to the effect of this sound or this looks like hell, and so many comments were again, were to the effect of, oh, you just can't handle it. Some people, some older generations just don't get how fun this could be. Just let the kids have fun, dude. God, you guys destroyed movie theaters.
I'm gonna steal something out of your house, like. But yeah, we wanted to talk to some of you guys who had your own experiences with the Minecraft movie, and we are going to do that. We are going to read those out now, but before that, I need to tell you about something super fucking special.
What is it?
We are now on podcast platforms.
Oh my God. Spotify,
Guys.
Apple Music,
And not Quibi.
and Amazon Music.
Oh, I
That's
forgot Amazon.
right. Not
give you my
any of our Quibi fans, we are so sorry.
Any Spreaker fans out there, you have to wait. We're working on it.
Catch us on those platforms and let's get into these messages.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We have a nice big one here. We got a good long one.
That's a fatty.
This comes in from at marie.eva with 2 A's at the end. So shouts out,
tagged.
Shouts out as always.
Let's
Thank
hear
you for sharing your experience. Okay, here we go.
Wait, really quickly, should I be giving you like my personal feedback if there's anything relevant during it, or should I wait till the end?
If it's something like big, like something that you want to just do whatever you think is do whatever you think is fair. All right. As for my experience working throughout the Minecraft movie, it's mostly been this is someone who works at a theater for the movie. I forgot to mention that earlier. It's mostly been pretty terrible. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the game. Grew up playing the game and I still do to this day. But a good majority of the crowd has been very disrespectful and extremely disruptive. And they're doing it all for attention. And it would be one thing if it was children being children. However, it's the young adults, older teenagers. Yelling chicken jockey super loud in the lobby. Theater may have been slightly funny the first time, but after 20 times within an hour, it's just obnoxious. I agree.
Yeah, that's good. Guys, come on.
As for being disrespectful with customer service, it happens a lot. And don't get me wrong, I do love my job. Working at the theater is usually great. But this is the worst crowd I've worked through, and I've worked at the theater for the past 2 years. There have been several groups of teenage boys attempting to sneak into sold-out theaters, which causes a lot of problems. Which is funny, actually, because that's what happened on our end, right?
That's why the police were called here. There was 3 or 4, like 14-year-olds that were just bragging about sneaking in, and I think they were the most obnoxious because they were like being mean to other people. they were refusing to leave, and they were throwing stuff like at the screen, not just at other people.
Fuck that.
That was at Sean. What were we seeing? Yeah, Detective Pikachu.
Where a kid threw a Slurpee.
Yeah, they literally threw like a full Slurpee at the screen. Literally, you could see like the Slurpee itself on like the projector or the screen or whatever for like the rest of the movie. It was like,
not that I was losing too much sleep over Detective Pikachu, but like,
wait,
what
was
are
that
you
like
doing?
did like something happen in the movie that he did?
No,
or did he just
no, it was
decide
just
to do it?
no, and it was also at Seaford Cinemas.
yeah. Actually.
Shout out Seaford Cinemas. We love local business. They're so kind
True.
there. Maybe
Shouts
not
out-
the patrons, but
Shouts out as always to Seaford Cinemas. But yeah, funny that happened to us also. Where was I? Okay, yeah. People throwing out copious amounts of popcorn saying it's your job to clean it up anyway, don't realize that, yes, that may be some of our job, but there are also things that we do repeatedly, having to... Hold on, I just lost my place. But there are other things that we do that reportedly having to clean popcorn prevents us from doing. Like serving people and closing on time or getting the theater ready for the next showing. And people are trying to say, you clock on and off at the same time, why does it matter? When that's actually false. Alright, this is getting intense. You got a page turn.
oh shit,
Fuck.
My coworkers who work in concessions clocked off about a half hour late, I believe, on Friday because they had so much extra stuff to do. And I, working in the box office selling tickets, already locked the doors and was getting customers coming in after the doors were locked because they were demanding I sell the tickets for another day. And I quote, I drove 20 minutes to get here, so I suggest you just let me come in and buy tickets. That's fucking insane. You're like...
That's like unnecessary though. That's like you could just buy them online.
Exactly. Literally, next sentence. She could have came when we were not closed or bought online on our website that's specifically for that.
literally.
And you... Or here, wait. All right, new message. And you work at a theater in a relatively small town in Kentucky, of all places, so I can only imagine how it is at bigger theaters.
I didn't know
Kentucky.
they got crazy there.
I
In the
mean,
old
Those
KT.
Kentuckians.
KY? How do you
KY.
KY?
Stop abbreviating things.
damn.
The Easter Bunny was EB. Shout out to Kentucky, but I don't know.
Shouts out to Kentucky
You're not
and
getting
the
a good
Easter
look
Bunny.
here, guys.
He's a good guy.
Shout out Bobby Mackey. It's a great place in Kentucky. It's a great Kentucky.
Oh, Bobby Mackey's
that
Music World.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost Adventures.
Very haunted.
How you
Shout
doing?
out. Look at that.
Damn.
Shout out Zach Bagans.
I'm not in
Shout
on
out
this one.
Zach Bagans.
We've even had a group come in with what we assume are counterfeit tickets, which is crazy work. That's
What?
insane. That's like fucking like...
I can just imagine it's a group of like 8-year-olds that have like a really shitty piece of paper that wrong
drawn with fucking
Minecraft movie
crayon.
ticket. Like tickets spelt wrong.
The police get called for them also.
Mine ticket.
You're gonna have to come with us. That's like some fucking like Ocean's 11 shit. We're like, dude, like it's
But like it's not even like a movie ticket's what, $7? Like
Well, I mean, you know, these days,
at a smaller theater. Though.
Smaller theater, small town, maybe a Tuesday matinee. You know, you can get a little.
she said Friday.
Oh well,
Well, they said Friday.
Either way, the point is across. And again, it's not all the people, but it's a good majority that are ruining it for everyone else.
I agree. That's something we got to consider. That a lot of people that maybe even liked and comment on our video might have been a part of the chaos.
Yeah.
But thanks for the traction. We appreciate
We
it.
did get a bunch of messages from people saying that they were in the theater that was in the video. I doubt it.
Penny was the cause of the chaos.
I don't know if anyone else caught it, but we got a DM from the one who got
got
arrested.
Wait,
Yeah.
actually,
And it was like, I was the one who got arrested, and in my head I was like,
I
that's
saw that.
not something to brag about.
I was gonna say,
I've been on the news about this.
I was gonna say I saw that and I was like, yeah, oh sure, yeah, whatever you say, man. Like,
911. He's a fraud.
And I'll do it again.
It is hard to have the emotional maturity to understand these things. We can have fun. We can do dumb shit. But like for other people, don't throw the popcorn. It's their job, but also you're taking time out of their day, making them stay later. Be fucking cool.
Well,
guys.
a lot of the theater for me was a lot of middle schoolers that this is very obviously the first night that they're doing things with just their friends and not their parents or anyone's parents around.
Yeah.
So you think you're on fucking top of the world when you're doing that. So
It's like saying fuck for the first time.
dude, they said fuck so many times.
It's like, I got a fucking Slurpee, I got fucking popcorn.
Genuinely, I think one kid.
popcorn.
Genuinely, I think one kid was quoted as saying it's a fucking chicken fucking jockey.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, it's his first time out.
Yeah, you're great,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Emphasizing the F too. That's
Shout out
always
to
how you
you.
can tell. That's
Fucking.
But this generation is so different, or like the one below us, because the first time I remember so vividly, the first time I was allowed out in a movie theater, like without my mom, just me and my friends, we saw Dumbo.
What a Dumbo.
The like the
Oh,
reanimated
live action.
Dumbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the live action. I like the worst thing we did was like there were maybe like 3 grandparents in the theater and like maybe like 2 biddies. The worst thing we did was sit on the ground in the front row and like put our like we got blankets and like we had like a little sleepover
That's sick
in the
as
thing. Not throwing popcorn. And like we went to the Maddie's toy shop before. I think they're all closed.
That's
now.
sick as
Shout
hell.
out Maddie's toy shop.
First time going out without your mom, you went to a toy shop and saw Dumbo. You fucking overalls, lollipop, and oversized.
That's
the
still
big
what I
propeller
do
cap.
on the daily.
I completely forgot that there was a Dumbo rip. I was going to say, what are you, like 230 years old?
That's like Billy reading fucking
Goofus and Gallant, dude.
Goofus and Gallant.
Hey, those are my ride or dies, dude.
Holy shit!
I don't play with them.
But yeah, shout outs to the movie theater worker. What
Yes,
was your
shout
name,
out
Billy?
to Marie.eva with 2 A's at the end. I'll
Seriously,
put the
you're-
text up on the screen. We'll
You're
do all the
doing
good
God's
stuff.
work, Murray.
Yes, seriously.
I saw really quickly about the whole movie thing was there are movie theaters that I've seen like they've like employees have sold like they've like released like these sheets. There are theaters that will genuinely have lists of like, oh, here's when the movie starts. If it starts at like 9:30, at like 10:47 is when
Is
Chicken
when you have to
Jockey
go
will
into-
be said.
yeah.
That's when you gotta like, and I'm like, when you gotta get to that point,
Yeah.
and there are other ones. I'll try to find them later and I'll read them out. Where like theaters are putting on screen like, hey, don't throw shit.
Yeah,
And it's so funny to me how the movie that has caused this like huge shift and caused all of this fucking chaos is the goddamn Minecraft movie.
yeah.
It's a shame. My dad asked me if he should go see it, and I was like, "Please save your time and money."
It's such a like double-edged sword because yes, it is a lot of chaos and yes, you should not be doing all of this. The only trade-off though is when's the last time you've seen this many people go to the movies? It's such a sad thing that yeah, they're all going to throw popcorn and be assholes. But this is also that's also probably the most amount of money Seaford Cinema's made for an opening weekend in a long time.
Yeah, besides like Barbenheimer, it's been a while since people like have
Wanted to go
flocked-
to the movies.
flocked to the fucking theaters.
Well, guys, this has been great, but I have to go. I have a court case. I have a case I got to go deal with. I'll touch base with you guys in the future. Everyone.
Is the case relevant to the Minecraft movie?
Shit! You lost weight, Billy. Get on the goddamn microphone. It's Jack.
Hey, whoa, where are you guys?
Oh,
What? Oh.
Where'd you come from?
Well, you see, I was born
who let him in?
young.
Did you lock the door?
I think
thought I
the door's
locked the door.
unlocked actually. So yeah. Well, anyway, I over here have a sheet of paper, and on this sheet of paper,
Is it another DM?
it's another DM. It is another DM by Emily Hoper on TikTok, and Emily Hoper
Hi,
shouts
Emily.
out, "Thank you for reaching out," or I don't know.
Or I don't know.
All right. I'll read this very lovely story from her. The police didn't get called, but every time something was referenced from the Minecraft game, kids especially, teenagers were clapping and screaming. Some of the favorites were, "I am Steve, Chicken Jockey, we mine and we craft, we Minecraft."
Dude, when he's fucking said that, I like. There were a lot of jokes like a couple months before the movie came out where it's like, oh, things that'll definitely be said in the movie, and it's like, what am I, scared of a creeper? Oh, there's one behind me. And I was like, dude, there's no way. But when he goes, first we mine, then we craft. Genuinely, I was like, there's no fucking way.
I know, it's so cheesy.
Genuinely, I thought he was going to be like, oh, and Henry? You just be Henry.
That was when I fully tapped out, I think, when he said we Minecraft. Is that the other number?
There is one last. Just a quick note. It's a very short comment, so, My 10-year-old, as a kid, started getting hyped with them, and it made him so much happier seeing the movie. That's, like, the one
so
thing
cute.
that's, like, I feel like it was, like, almost like a
Yeah, like,
a
if
good
you
thing,
if you went to, like, I think quoting the movie when he's saying things is fine. Not the whole thing, but, like, lines. Quoting I Am Steve, quoting Chicken Jack, all that is fine.
Flint and Steel.
I think clapping and even a little cheering is fine if it's quick. Like, when Flint and Steel hit in our theater, the applause was, I think, genuinely for like 30 seconds. And you could not hear a single word the entire, intro.
God.
Like, it's so sweet that her son had such a good time, and it's like, I wish we could just, find a middle ground.
Yeah,
That's why I was
exactly.
saying, I mentioned this on every interview I did. Not one platform used it. But I was comparing it, and Penny was comparing it too, that this could be our generation's Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh, Shell's going.
It's my favorite movie.
So, yeah, oh! No! Not the fate! It fell!
He fell.
It's okay.
Oh, no!
It's okay.
Oh, thank God. Anyway,
Rocky Horror.
So,
Rocky,
my
yeah,
mom took
yeah.
me to see it I think 2 years ago, but she didn't tell me anything about, because I'd never heard of it at this point, and she hadn't told me anything about, oh, by the way, the whole theater is going to participate in this, whole big party, and I was like, oh, wow. And when we went, I was hooked immediately watching, doing their watch through. So I feel like in 5-10ish years, you will see Minecraft movie showings in select theaters where people will dress up in costumes. They'll have their set phrases. They'll cheer when you need to. Mm-hmm. They'll do the whole song and dance, and that could be fun in a setting where that is intended to do.
Right.
If it is a standard showing, then I don't anything after cheering for maybe a second and a half is overkill.
Yeah.
It's also not the time of or the era where Rocky Horror came out, because way back in the day people were so much more respectful, and when that cult kind of thing started, they all kind of knew to move it to art house. Someone's shaking their leg on their mic and I can hear it.
Oh no.
Yeah. And they knew what to do with it. Now it's it's just kind of this it's Rocky Horror, but also everyone's being disrespectful about it because these kids can't comprehend the cult and kitschy and campy aspect of making a performance out of watching a movie.
Right. Yeah.
And I was sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
I was talking to my therapist about this because the mom's comment made me remember that my therapist, she was like, yeah, I don't want to see it, because she saw her video, because of course. She was like, I don't want to see it because I'm scared of the theater reaction. She was like, I would just want to see my son happy. And I was like, then go. But I was like, but go during a time where there won't be teenage boys, because they're just ruining it.
Again, with the whole viewing thing, if it is an enclosed, it is an advertised, not a standard movie showing, and there is a segment where they allow you to throw the popcorn when Jack Black says chicken jockey in a funny way. That's another thing. Is a lot of the news people thought that they everyone was going crazy because of what a chicken jockey is.
No,
it's
they
because
don't
Jack
understand.
Black said it in a weird way.
Yeah.
But they're all these news anchors, shout out to them giving us news coverage. We love you. They're out of touch, so it's
Yeah.
a chicken jockey, a baby zombie riding a chicken.
It's rare, and people like it when it's rare. No, it's because Jack Black said it stupidly.
Yeah, he just said it in his own Jack Black
But anyway,
way.
if there was a it is meant to be a fun, audience engaged thing, and the point is when he says chicken jockey, like in Rocky Horror, I forgot what the prompt is, Shelly, you might know it, but at some point, everyone starts spraying each other with water guns.
Oh,
right?
Isn't it when it starts raining? Or
Maybe,
no?
I don't know, it's been a while since I've gone.
I think it's when it starts raining, and then after it's the newspaper over her head. Let me look it up.
I'll look it up, but there's no!
Oh my god.
It's fine again.
This is one resilient thing. But yeah, no, there's a point where like everyone like throws water, like shoots water guns and all that. If they were doing that when the movie first came out, there would be the same issues of that. So, if there's in the future a Minecraft movie showing where everyone gets in costume, everyone's having a good time, and in that when he says chicken jockey, everyone throws their popcorn and go crazy. That's fine because the workers there know, hey, there's going to be a shit ton of popcorn being thrown,
it's planned.
and we're not immediately showing another movie, so we can have the time to clean it up. That's. Hang on, Shell's got something. It is the rain.
It was that I was right.
It is the rain. But yeah, like then it's fine. But like right now, opening day where it's other people going and people that don't want to be in that environment. And that's the thing. It's made for a selective environment. If you're the kind of person that like likes to have crazy, a lot of weird things going on, then you would probably have a good time there. But if you're more like I want to respect the theater and I want to enjoy this movie for what it is and I don't want any outside interruptions, then you're going to hate it. But then don't go to it in the future.
Before we bring on our next little message, I do just want to say, and this might piss off a lot of the adolescent that have seen our video and gave us a lot of, engagement. I feel like empathy and kindness has been lost on this next generation. And it's like almost kind of seen as like cringe, and I think that's very strange that we just don't have regard for other people anymore. If you're like a young teenager to a late teenager, like seeing this, just be kind, man.
You could
just
cheer.
Be cool.
Yeah.
You could cheer and have fun. Don't like throw a giant bucket of popcorn. Because also you're wasting money. That popcorn's like what, $48?
Yeah,
like,
literally. You're wasting money. You're wasting everyone's time. People also have lives, workers. So like, it's just respect. And speaking of respect, I gotta go take a respect. So I'll be right back.
I gotta take a respect.
Fuck.
Who we got next?
We interrupt this episode of Salesmen After Hours to tell you about our sponsor, Salt River Therapy.
I've been in therapy for about 15 years now, so I would really consider myself a professional at therapy. I really enjoy the ability to see my life and relationships through an educated and mature lens, and Salt River Therapy can give you just that.
Being queer, it's really important to find a therapist who really gets you and who can help guide you out of the fear life throws at us every day, especially now.
I've always been someone who likes to take on my problems head on. That is, until I hit possibly the lowest point that I have ever hit in my life. And that's when I realized, hey, therapy's probably pretty cool.
Go to saltrivertherapy.com for a free consultation and find yourself a therapist who can build your resilience and guide you forward. And thank you again so much to Salt River Therapy for sponsoring this episode of Salesmen After Hours. Now back to the show.
That's not Jack.
Chicken Jackie.
How was your respect? How was your respect?
Respectful.
Nice. What do we got, Dr. Dan?
Okay, hang on. Just... Fuck.
Make yourself comfortable. Yeah, we got all day.
Oh, it's man versus wire.
Yeah.
All right, that was
Coming soon to HBO.
Oh, HBO. I like HBO.
Oh, that'd be like a travel channel. show.
Hi.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Hey. Hey. Hi. Hey, what's up? Hello.
What's on that paper, Dan?
Hello.
Yeah.
What's on that paper, Dan?
Paper. We have a DM here from Kat.
What's
from
up, Kat?
Instagram, Kat with a K. Thank you for your message. Okay, this one's a doozy. All right.
A doozy.
Yeah. She writes, I was a concessionist on midshift last night. So I helped with morning shift and then helped night shift until doors closed. I didn't get to deal with the usher work, thank God. I had lots of fun with the people who came in dressed up. With every major movie, I love to see the creativity of people, but this time it was just a lot of teenagers being disrespectful. I get with any other job, it's like that, absolutely. I'm not denying that. My job is fairly easy, but it doesn't make it okay to disrespect workers at all. I watched a group of teenagers sneak in yesterday through our emergency exit door. Someone fainted while I was trying to serve them. I had people yelling at me because we were sold out of our merch.
Damn.
Like it was my fault, LOL. I personally wanted a creeper blanket to buy for myself, but we sold.
I would have just taken one.
Yeah.
I have no shame.
People were
You're
super
part of the problem.
People were super roused up, pretty intense. I'm excited for next weekend when the opening week rush dies down, but it was just a lot only yesterday, haha.
That's the other thing, is I am curious to see how this movie will do after, like, this initial
Honeymoon
wave
phase.
of anything came out.
Yeah.
It made a
There's also
lot of
some
fucking
more.
money, man. I made a lot of fucking
It
money.
just
It's
surpassed.
already- it's already
What did it beat? It's
it
like
beat the
the
Mario movie.
Mario and Sonic.
highest grossing. What is it?
It's the
video
highest
game movie?
grossing video game adaptation movie of all time.
That is hilarious.
I mean, I'm not surprised. It's like what, one of the best-selling IPs ever. Like,
But
It's
yeah,
the name
Ever,
value.
ever.
Yeah, the movie.
It
the
is
movie
the-
doesn't have to be great, but the
it-
IP alone is
right.
enough
It's
to.
the best-selling video game of all time. So there's a couple follow-ups here. Kat says, I firmly believe that's just the base of any job that deals with customer service. People are rough, and some people will just always be like that. But when some college student is making $11.35 to deal with you screaming chicken jockey over and over in their face, it gets to a point where it isn't funny anymore, LOL. I'm excited, and I love when people get excited. Minecraft is a game that I've played with my nearly graduated younger brother since he was in elementary school.
that's so sweet.
I made a life-size Enderman for my theater. That's
so
fucking
sweet.
sick. We made a big chicken jockey, and a group of teens ran over and started bending it and ripped his eyes off.
Why,
Guys.
That, yeah, sad face emoji.
Oh, no.
Let's have fun, but also not make people want to gouge their eyes out.
I'm
You-
sorry. It is a really serious thing. Just
Sad face emoji.
Sad face emoji. You aren't only annoying the employees, but we have to deal with the complaints from families as well.
That is another thing, is with our theater, I could tell that the ushers and the concierge guys, they were they were friends with the people in there. They were around their age, saw juniors and seniors in high school. I think the only reason that they came in the first time to tell us, because they came in the first time to tell the theater to quiet down. I think, again, because there was only, I think, one adult in that whole theater, and she complained to the usher. So I think it's more of they were more lax with the idea of it, and that's why they kind of let our theater get away with what they got away with. The police thing for them, they were just fucking around with the kids.
Boss on that.
They said hey, I know there's gonna be kids that sneak in. I call the police. They're gonna fuck with them, yell at them, and then pull them out of the theater.
Oh, okay.
So it was he was just messing with them. But no, it definitely is just it's really annoying, because a lot of the high school and middle schools will be like, oh, you just don't understand.
Yeah,
I do understand. I was a middle schooler and I was in high school, and there were things. Remember the Emoji Movie?
Oh my god.
God.
That had the same kind of buildup of people took it way too seriously. Did you hear anything about police being called to the Emoji Movie? Or videos of people throwing popcorn and shit? I'm sure there was maybe a theater or two that did that, but it wasn't every showing like it is with this movie.
Yeah.
They should have done Minecraft theater reactions, but for the substance.
I always thought it was funny, all the news.
What?
Wait, what did you just say?
It's a movie from last year. It's a horror movie.
I didn't even process what you said. What I thought was kind of funny is that all the news companies that were covering this were they kept calling it a trend.
Yeah, it's not like
it's
a
not a
trend.
trend.
No,
No,
it's
it's
trend, which is like
It's very
it's not. It's not so much a trend as it is. I mean, I guess you could say it became one.
It's a trend in the
but
sense that every theater's doing it.
right, but it wasn't at all a trend when like you went and saw it and filmed the video.
No,
like it was literally just
a group of
people being
dickhead high
stupid.
schoolers
Yeah,
saying,
exactly.
"Hey guys, watch this."
Also, like, I really can't help but feel like it was a little ridiculous for the police to come in and pause the movie and take people out of the theater when there was literally like
There was like 2 minutes left
of the movie.
It was legit. Just like I think, like one of the guys, like he was talking to us because I was socializing a little bit.
Yeah.
And he was like, apparently there are certain
networking.
Yeah, they're networking the Minecraft movie. Apparently there are certain, I don't know if it's for all theaters, but I know some theater. I don't know. One of the comments mentioned it that certain theaters will have their own like for like big opening weekends that they know will be big. They'll call their local police departments to have like a couple of officers on standby.
Be on speed dial.
Like just in case like something that like what happened in the Minecraft movie happens. They would be there to like in case. So they're kind of using that route where it's
okay.
A lot of the comments are like, why are the police worrying about this when they should be dealing with real crimes? First off, it is a real crime. It's trespassing.
Yeah.
It's trespassing and sneaking without a ticket. Like yeah, but like again,
it's also that's literally like it is trespassing and it's like disorderly conduct.
Right.
It's like that is like
I'm trying to give her disorderly conduct. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like sure these are like you could say it's a little ridiculous that the cops are bothering to like eject a bunch of 14-year-olds from a movie when there's like less than 2 minutes left of said movie. But it's not like there's literally people that like call the cops on like homeless people. You know what I mean? Like the Karens of the world that like call the cops on somebody because like they like stole her parking spot.
Well, yeah, it wasn't like a parent called the cops. It was legit like the guy told me like, "Oh, we're friends with the usher. He told us he's just doing it because he's bored and wants to mess with these kids."
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Like that
It teaches them a lesson, maybe.
hopefully, because I mean, look, when I was leaving that theater, as we left the theater, the view was the police car was on our right with the lights still on. The van was to our left. The kids were in the van, and the cops were talking to the dad, and he looked pissed.
Wait, who did?
The dad.
Oh, okay.
He looked like legitimately. His skin was turning red. He looked so mad.
That's funny.
So like it's
Mine
definitely
would be too.
What?
Mine would be too.
Yeah. So it
Like
definitely
my son's
teaches.
a fucking asshole.
It definitely teaches them a lesson of like, if I was their dad, like I know their summer's over before it even starts.
Oh,
they're not.
yeah.
They're not going out without the parents there. They're not doing anything. They're not gonna have friends over. Like you had the fucking cops on you because you trespassed a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're lucky you're not going to like juvenile detention.
You guys better watch
Also,
out
if
when
that was-
Dune Part 3 comes out, because I'm going to fuck shit up.
Also, if that was my son, I'd be like, bro, the tickets are $5.
Exactly.
You broke
Just
ass
ask-
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Like I would have given you a Lincoln.
Like
if
first
you
you're a
wanted,
criminal,
like,
but now
fucking...
you're broke too. Like,
Speaking of a broke ass son of a bitch, we have one last comment for the day, or DM from the day, for the day, one more for the day, for the day. George!
Hey George.
Get in there!
I'm not George yet.
you
I'm not
you have a
George
really great way of like very subtly
guys.
infuriating me.
I love you,
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah.
I love you too, George.
Hey guys.
After you called him broke.
No, George ain't broke. He gets fat stacks and he
He has like 4 times your checking account.
Oh my god. 4?
Like 40.
Dude, I think I have like maybe $3 in my checking
like
right now.
400 times your fucking.
But
Let's do the math. Anyway, but no, I come in to read one of our final comments that will be
Fucking emperor, I come in to read a comment.
I come in to read a comment. Anyway, from the Mount Olympus itself. Anyway.
Because he's Greek.
I'm Greek.
From the Mount Olympus.
Yeah, that's how you say it. Anyway, so this comment is from an anonymous user, and it's another relatively short comment. So it's gonna go something a little like this.
Just read it!
song. And it goes a little something like this. Ew.
Oh my god. All right. Okay, so I'll get to the comment now. Okay, so
Read it. Just read it.
it's funnier this way. Anyway,
Fucking give me your riddles 3 over
so
there.
from Anonymous, I think it's absolutely fine for the cheering most people come to the film for the memes, and I find it funny. It's just when it gets to the point where people start becoming rowdy and throwing popcorn everywhere, then it starts to ruin the experience, which is true, and puts more work on the cinema staff who are already unpaid, and I already feel so bad for my colleagues who are potentially going to have to do this job of cleaning up. It's just Rise of Gru Part 2. The memes are funny, but not to the point it becomes unfair on the workers.
That's another thing is I
The
saw
Minions that was lit.
I saw a lot of comparisons of that where like this is the same kind of thing. It's not
It's
though
not.
because when people went to go see, was it the Minions movie or was it Rise of Gru?
I think it was
Minions: The Rise of
Oh,
Gru.
Yeah.
Like that was just them showing up in tuxedos and acting gentlemanly.
My
Yeah.
dad came with us.
Yeah,
Yes.
like that was the joke. It was to dress up in suits, not destroy the fucking theater.
No, I know.
Jinx!
We need more Barben.
No.
Jinx!
No! Anyway.
We need more Barbenheimer. We need more Rise of Gru.
Yes.
We need because that's good incentive. That's the shit that gets people to the theaters. Dressing up as Barbie, dressing up in suits. That's what we like.
Because fucking in like a year now we're gonna get the trailer for the sequel to the Minecraft because they already said there's gonna be a sequel and it's gonna be fucking Jack Black going cornerized copper stairs and everyone's gonna be like whoa and it's the same fucking thing's gonna happen again I can tell you right now like everyone's gonna throw popcorn because they're gonna go in and they're gonna go to the end and he's gonna say look at that. It's the Ender Dragon, and it's gonna become. Yeah!
Guys, I hate
it.
I will be going to my Dune 3 showing riding on a sandworm. That's the trend I'm gonna start.
Screw the roads. We'll just tear them up. But, sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I think Shell has a little something for us. Sorry, I thought you meant now.
What a real fucking on the spot.
No, I thought you meant now.
Not at all did I mean right now. Like, if you guys wanted to keep, riffing about whatever you were riffing about. Dune 2 on a
8 seconds
sandworm.
in post. Billy post.
What?
Billy cut
Billy
that in
post,
post.
We don't really do edits
posts.
mid post. What? I can read the comments now. I've selected a couple. And these I'm reading straight from our 10.8 thousand TikTok comments.
I will
Jesus
say one of
Christ.
the things that a lot of constituents are doing that I liked where they were referring to the police as iron golems.
Yo, the Iron Golem's gone for.
Villagers, man.
Yeah, I just saw one who hit a villager. Broken heart emoji. But yeah, obviously a lot of our comments are like, this is disrespectful, these kids suck, where are their parents?
Also,
I was gonna say. Yeah.
one more thing I want to add is a lot of the comments thought that they were including me in that. I wasn't doing it. I didn't throw the popcorn.
You were recording.
I was doing my own crime of recording in a movie theater.
Yeah, you're 35. You don't want to throw the popcorn.
Yeah, I'm not throwing the popcorn. Why everyone think it was me?
Yeah, you're 49. You don't want to go waste your money in your popcorn like that.
Exactly. I don't want to waste my $8,000 on my small popcorn to throw it.
Yeah, you're
No, I know.
56 years old. You don't
Stop
want to do that.
increasing my age.
30,000 anyway. But I feel like that was the general sentiment I was seeing.
General sentiment.
Wow. Anyway, but yes, there were a few people who were saying it's their job to clean up and stuff. I feel the majority of the people that I was seeing commenting on stuff like that were mentioning how it's just awful and disrespectful to the workers.
Because it is.
It is.
I also just found a crazy comment. Dear, have I lost it? No.
Oh,
No.
not a deer.
Don't worry, guys. I found it. Eric, I don't even know if you saw this one because when you get a lot of TikTok because we're so famous. When you get a lot of TikTok comments, they'll not give you every notification. Someone said, guys, my boss's son is famous. Oh my god, this is my boss's son's video. No way.
What?
Fuck out of
Their
here.
boss's son.
So because my mom, she runs her school's after school thing.
I was gonna say it would have to be your mom because I would assume.
Can I see the thing?
Oh, I've scrolled a little bit,
Oh,
but yes.
no.
No, I found it. I could find it.
Okay.
Could Yep.
Could I throw a guess out at a name?
Yeah.
Charlotte.
No.
Fuck. All right. It's the only one that my mom. That's the only
I
one
don't
that
want to say the name out loud in case,
let me-
like, they like
shout out
want to be
Greater
private.
Ridgewood.
It's the Spider-Man profile. I'll riff while Eric does that. I haven't curated
I don't know
all the
what this
comments.
is, but like, yeah, like. Okay.
Shouts out.
I'll ask mom about it.
Sure, I mean, I'd go for it.
Or maybe it's my dad. Who knows? Although my dad found the video like
to
4
say?
days after I posted it.
There's also this. I tried to block out their name. There's been a lot of these. I like them. I think they're very sweet. This comment. Why did I screenshot this? I'm just gonna read it. I don't know why I screenshotted it. Oh, so we all had the same experience. It wasn't just my theater. Me, I was the parent. Oh, I know why I did it. Me, I was the parent. My 5-year-old kept saying teenagers are so annoying because we couldn't hear anything but screams. Guys, if the 5-year-old in the theater... No, because when we did... I was just about to call it Boppenheimer. Oh my god. Barbenheimer. Barbie Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
When we saw Barbie, there was like a row of teenage girls being just absolutely annoying. And I, like,
yeah.
I hate to say that because I would love for like teenage girls to enjoy the Barbie movie, but they were like on their phones Snapchatting people, talking about the boys they were Snapchatting the whole time.
Oh my
I was
god,
like, that's not the part.
Ryan's gonna see us after the movie and Kevin's gonna come too! That's exactly what they sounded like.
To a T, yeah. But like that I can we shush them a couple times. Like that's like kind of the usual theater going experience nowadays. But if the 5-year-old in the theater is saying,
Mom, these teenagers, they're yelling a lot.
It's a great 5-year-old voice.
Thanks. If any, I could hire me as a 5-year-old.
nope.
Whoa!
So okay, chat, that doesn't sound that bad. Can we hire
If you want to hire a 5-year-old,
No.
doesn't sound bad.
hire me as a 5-year-old?
Okay.
I have a good young kid voice. But yeah, if the kids are going, Mom, it's too loud.
You are supposed to be the loud one, unfortunately.
Barbie was at Seaford too! Oh my god,
Yes.
Seaford!
Not to
Get it
blame
together.
Seaford, but like the town,
They suck.
maybe get it together.
Massapequa, Seaford, we
Long
suck
Island
wiener.
is just bad.
The Barbie thing was so frustrating because I am not shy when there's disruptors in a movie. I don't care. I'm gonna I'll fucking say something. I couldn't do it in Barbie because I'm not gonna say something to fucking
Hey, you girls over there.
during the modern day feminist movie. I'm not gonna do that. There's a time and a place. I remember I whenever Infinity War came out, a couple brought their baby
Oh my fucking god.
for a Saturday showing of the biggest blockbuster event of the entire year. And around after the first act of the movie, it got pretty fucking apparent that there was a baby in the crowd. And this sounds so boomer, nobody stands up to anyone anymore. And that's just the truth of it. But me, as a 16, 17-year-old, I yelled, I was like, get your fucking baby out of this theater. And they left. And everyone applauded me. I hate saying that, but they did. And it felt really funny.
Sounds like a Tumblr story.
I know! And
Am I the asshole for yelling at a baby at the
yelling at the parents!
No, you were yelling at the baby.
I was yelling at the baby.
You were yelling at the baby.
Sean yells at babies?
Wow.
Clickbait.
Wow, not clickbait at all.
Yeah, Sean hates babies.
Yeah. I don't know what to
Sean
say, guys.
eats babies.
Well,
Anyway.
all right, let's move on.
What else do we have on the menu
I
tonight?
found one more really cute comment. I don't feel like turning on my mic. My son My son loved the chicken jockey part, but he says chicken jacket. That's so fucking cute. Oh my
Chicken jacket.
There's a character in a video game who wears a chicken mask named Jacket, by the way.
In what?
Are you serious?
In what
Hotline
game?
Miami. The guy in the chicken mask is named Jacket.
Get the fuck out.
I found one more that addresses a point that I tried to find before Shaw decided that it was my time to read comments.
I made a mistake.
Oh dear, I've lost it again. Why don't I just screenshot these?
Did you ask why you screenshot it?
It was something to the effect of why do they all look the same with a wilted rose emoji. I need to speak as not a woman, but something along the lines to the youth men of the world, like the high school boys. Kids, go to a barber that is different than the man sitting next to you. God, you all have the same fucking alpaca llama hair, and it disgusts me.
It's so
I have a
gross.
picture from...
Who the fuck said that?
Are we haunted?
Voices?
Voices?
They're back?
But...
Take a minute.
But I have a picture outside of Ralph's. I have a picture from outside of Ralph's Italian Ices from last year because every single boy looked the same. And 3 of them were looking at me as I took the picture. I think my flash was on. I have no shame. It's fine. But it's all like
flash, you fucking moron.
But it's all like dyed blonde permed hair. And it looks so bad. Every single man in this studio has a different haircut that looks so good on them. And if I see...
You know how many compliments I get?
Eric, take your hair out of your ponytail right now.
No, I will not be doing that.
Do or die, you're off the show right now.
Right now, Practical Joker style punishment.
Alright, I'll see you guys later then.
No, actually, in Practical Joker style punishment, because you were on the news, you have to take off the ponytail.
No.
Yeah.
No, you have to take it off.
No.
Yeah.
you have to take it off.
Peer pressure.
No.
Yeah.
Take it off. Don't slam the microphone. Don't slam the microphone. Don't you do it too. You have no reason to slam the microphone.
I feel like a baby. Alright, ponytail's out. We can keep going.
And your hat. You knew what I meant.
No,
you knew what I meant.
The Practical Joker style punishment.
Take the
Fucking cock.
Oh wow.
It's alright.
You know, you look just like Jason Momoa.
No, I look at Jason Momoa ate Jason Momoa.
You're Jason Samoa. Because it's a cookie.
Anyway.
Oh, wait, we're going with... Oh, the cock.
Oh, I thought you meant like...
Oh!
Did you also think like Samoan?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh no, I meant like Girl
Jason
Scout.
Momoa Samoan.
Oh, well, I don't... So the Girl Scout cookie route doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, because cookies make you
Oh.
very fat. So.
Alright, we're doing the cookie review.
What was I even? Oh, they all have hair. That one has
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Dan and he has just not a single hair on his head.
just like do better. Because I know the problem with young teenage girls is like the clothes. Everyone dresses the same, but like this isn't me being biased because I grew up like that. This is me saying clothes are fine because there's something aesthetically pleasing about a group of women dressed all the same way. Like sororities, whatever, I love it. I love it. It looks nice to the eyes. Love it. All men having the same hair feels like this fucked up
Feels like a
Handmaid's Tale. Yeah. Like I fear them. I'm afraid of them, and I think it looks ugly. And I hope every young teenage boy listening to this either gets like an ego, like, oh fuck, I'm gonna stop watching Salesmen After Hours now. This bitch is insulting my hair. Oh, then stop watching. Check your ego.
We want them to keep
But
watching.
no. But then there's gonna be another half going, oh fuck, this is a group of people older than me, and you know what? Maybe they have some wisdom. Maybe they're right. What is happening to you?
Did you get tan lines in the camera? Or
Yes.
like, god damn.
Oh my
You
god,
have
yeah,
a
you're
wicked
like Farmer
farmer's
Brown.
Look at that. God damn.
That's
A
crazy.
little flex in there.
Well,
My fucking.
Our arms like look the
Bunk
same
my
color
arms.
wise.
What?
We have like the same colored arms.
Yeah.
I think the moral of this episode is we can have fun, but have more empathy.
And change your fucking hair.
What the? Guys, we're all.
Oh no. Guys,
I think we're
the
haunted.
flag.
Keep punching.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Good God.
I feel assaulted. Anyway.
Anyways,
Feel assaulted.
change your hair if it's the same, and if you're part of the group of young men that are going, maybe they're kind of right.
Which we are.
Guys, this episode's brought to you by Hair.
This is brought to you by Hair, George,
Brought
Eric,
to you by Hair.
Sean,
You know
Billy,
what?
Dan, and
Yeah.
Jack.
Get a buzz cut,
Yeah.
shave it off. You're in your youth, so it's fine. If you have a girlfriend, she'll break up with you. You'll find a new one in college. It's fine.
They'll
That's
apparently
what
dress
happens.
the same.
They'll all be dressed the same, and it'll be hard to tell which one's which. But maybe wait until like after, like maybe don't meet her in maybe. You know,
what?
maybe
Just
leave
weird
a
out.
comment. Leave a comment under this video if you want an
you have
advice
hair.
section with Shell, and if you have hair, and listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, everywhere you listen to podcasts.
Get lost in the conversation with us.
Get lost in the sauce.
Get lost.
Lost. Oh, you can't
Wait.
see the camera.
Get
Get
lost.
Lost. Yeah, there we go.
You can also get easy.
Fizz TN.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you all for
Alright.
tuning in. I think we're just about done here.
Thank you for all. Thank you.
Oh my fucking god!
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah. Have fun, but have more empathy. See ya.
Bye.